in this sequence is going to be maintaining a sense of core control and stability while we're reaching our arms up over our heads in a couple of poses. Okay, so we'll start at the top of the mat with the feet parallel and just getting that feeling of the weights in the heels a little bit and stacking the rib cage. If you think of the rib cage as a sphere, just finding that stacking of the rib cage over the sphere of your pelvis. So you can have a little move around to start with and just sense into what your positioning is. Do you tend to arch your lower back and lean forward? Is your rib cage, kind of lifting up and forward a little bit? And just have a shimmy around and feel for a little bit more stacking. Sometimes a little bend and straighten of your knees can help you to feel that as well. And we'll just take a couple of breaths in and out. And then from there we're going to reach the arms forward, starting with the palms facing down. Turn the thumbs to face up to the ceiling, and as you inhale, reach your arms up. And we're keeping those ribs down, stacking over the pelvis. Stretch up as high as you can, pressing the feet into the mat as you inhale. Can you grow that little bit taller? So you're just reaching your fingertips to the ceiling at the same time as the ribs drop down. You can think of length along both of your sides. Exhaling your arms wide, having a bit of a stretch across your chest, and then arms down by your sides. We're going to do that again, inhaling up. You can give your glutes a little bit of a squeeze to stabilize you downwards as you reach up with the fingers. Exhaling, arms wide and down. Let's do that one more time, inhaling up. Feeling yourself growing long with your breath, with your inhale. And exhaling the arms wide. This time bringing your hands to your waist and stepping your left leg down your mat. We're going to adjust so that the back heel is lifted up and the hips are square facing forward. If that feels very wobbly, you can be next to a wall or just have a chair with a chair back next to you that you can hold on to. And then check that you're looking forward rather than down. So we're feeling that the sternum, that breastbone is long as we look forward. Hands on the waist. And again, watch out for tipping forward with your pelvis or sticking your ribs forward. We're going to stack. Helping us to do that will be a little bit of a back knee bend. So you go a bit more vertical. From there, we're going to bend both knees slowly. You can start with just a little bit and then coming back up. Lowering down and coming back up. And think of your trunk as vertical. It's like a lift in a building going from the top floor downwards, downwards, downwards in a straight line and then all the way back up. And depending on how this feels on your knees, it might be just a small bend. If it feels fine, you could challenge a bit further and the knee might even touch the mat, but it doesn't matter as long as you're getting some movement through your legs to challenge that balance. Now, can you feel the support in your trunk and abdomen around the sides as you bend and lower? Okay, we're going to add the arms, taking the thumbs to point up, reach up any amount, keeping those ribs stacked. Exhale, the knee drops down, fingers reach up. Coming back up again. One more. Reaching up while your knee lowers. Check your breathing still. Last one. Bending the knees, reaching up, keep those ribs in. There we go. Now, option here to take your hands to your waist, lean forward, and you're going to hop back up to the top of the mat. You could do a few hops, or it might be one hop back up. Okay. Another way we can come out of that movement from there is to take the hands all the way down to the mat into the lunge. So you could have a go at that now if you want to, or you might be waiting at the top of the mat. And then you hop forward and let yourself do that forward fold, rounding of the whole of your spine and neck. Inhaling to come up, reaching up. If you're at the top of your mat, also reaching up, palms together, exhaling the hands down. Okay, let's do the second side. Inhale the arms forward and up. Exhale wide. Inhaling forward, so it's like 3 big circles. Exhaling, wide and down, ribs staying down, sternum lifting up. Inhaling up, feeling your shoulder girdle getting a really big circle movement. Down, and this time hands to the waist. We're going to step the right leg back this time. And adjust again, let your back heel lift, square your hips forward. And then we're just going to bend the back knee and feel that stacking of ribs over pelvis. Bending both knees. Coming back up. Bending both knees and coming back up, staying stacking. So you might just do a tiny bend, watching out for leaning forward, watching out for ribs sticking out. Can you stay vertical? And that's going to get your core support turned on. And we're working the legs for sure. Okay, thumbs forward, inhale, reach up without the ribs popping forward. Any amount of bend in the knee. We're going to aim for 3, keeping your ribs in. See if you can get some breath in your back. Last one. Okay, exhaling, hands to waist if you wish, or it might be hands to the floor. Wherever you are, making your way, both feet to the top of the mat. And then wherever you are, inhaling those arms, reaching up, elongate your sides and your spine, palms together, exhale, hands down the front, and then just take a little breath with your hands on your body. Just feel your heart rate settling and let your weight drop into your feet. Okay, so that's just a lunge position with arms up. And just practicing feeling how we can stack the ribs over the trunk, avoiding all this kind of hinging in the mid-back that kind of loses our support from all our musculature in our trunk in movement. So let me know how that goes, and I hope you felt all that strong support in your trunk.